100%, this is my first time doing stand-up, and I am so insanely nervous right now. Like, my head is going through this mental checklist of just like, okay, is my hair freshly dyed? Is my outfit, like, nice, but not like I'm trying too hard? Is my stomach sucked in just enough to get the effect, but not so much that it's obvious that I'm sucking in my stomach? Okay, we're good to go. Let's do the, introductions and everything, name, major, fun fact about yourself. Hello, my name is Rylee. I'm an anthropology and film major. In my senior year of high school, I got stood up to homecoming. Yeah, it sounds really sad, but looking back on it, it's actually one of my favorite memories. So how it went down is I was, doing my makeup in the mirror, and I slowly but surely realized that he's not going to come. And then after I've had, my Cassie from Euphoria moment, just looking in the mirror, I, tell myself, I'm not going to let this let me down too much. I'm not going to sit in my bathroom and cry all night long. So I pick up the lipstick off my counter, and I, hold it up to myself, and then I proceed to draw clown makeup on myself, and then I scout on my bathroom floor and cry. For some reason in all of this, I decided it would be a good idea to take a picture of myself. Which, why are teenagers like that? Just I got stood up to homecoming, let me sit on my bathroom floor, dressed up like Boo Boo the Fool, and document it for some reason. Downstairs to, comfort me or whatever. And I wiped the shame off my face, walked downstairs. He's watching the Longhorns game, and he's not about to miss the second quarter, actually comforting me. So he bought me tickets to the hottest new release at the time, which was the movie Joker. When I tell my friends that I got stood up to homecoming, painted clown makeup on myself, and then saw Joker all in one evening, I have to specify that parts 2 and 3 are not related. And that's just really sad. Come to think of it, I'm incredibly down bad. I have been stood up more times than I've actually been on dates. I actually got ghosted by my psychiatrist a few weeks ago. They got back to me eventually, but just to ask me for my insurance information. Which, no, Thompson Center, you do not get to do that to me. You do not get to ignore me for a few months and then come back asking for money. That's not reserved. That's not reserved for family only. Okay. Come on. I feel like this is the point of the show where I should specify that I'm fine. Joker thing is in my past. Hooray. I promise. This is getting a little self-deprecating now. I find that when things are getting a little too self-deprecating, there are two things that you can do. You can build yourself up or tear others down. And because I have zero integrity, I think I'm going to do the latter. I have this friend called Hugh. He's 21 years old, and the fact that he's made it each and every single one of those 21 years baffles me to this day. The entire time I knew him in the dorms, he didn't own a laptop. These were 2 COVID semesters, mind you. How do you do your work without owning a laptop? Spoiler alert, he didn't. But, mind you, again, this isn't because he couldn't afford one. He reserved one at the school store. He was just too lazy to go and get it. I saw this man write multiple essays on his phone instead of walking down to the student center. Another time, I was sitting with me and my roommate, and he texts us, and he's just like, help! Been walking 30 minutes, can't find curb, finger scratching. So, I was able to gather from this that he was lost, he couldn't find his car, and he was in dire need of help. So, me and my roommate go and get him. It's 7 degrees. He's not wearing a coat. Just jeans, t-shirt, and some hope, I guess. We pick him up, and we're all like, Quinn, can you describe to us the parking garage that you parked at? And he's just like, it's gray. There's some concrete. I think there's a chain link fence. Wow, it's like I'm there. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, can you at least describe the car that we're looking for? Black. There's an X on the license plate. Thank you. I know exactly where you parked. Can you at least describe to us some of the landmarks in the area when you left the parking garage so you know where you were? I think there was a coffee shop within a few blocks of it. Which I'll give it to him, that would have been at least a little bit helpful if it wasn't for the fact that we were in downtown Columbia. Nothing in downtown Columbia doesn't have a coffee shop near it. There's a short wave within a block of a short wave in town. That didn't help Quinn. We found his car eventually, but it was an uphill battle the entire way. Another fun fact about him is he doesn't know what major he is. He's about to finish his sophomore year of high school. He's 21 years old. And his best guess is that he's art history or film. Good. Man's 21 years old. I'm 19. So legally, this guy has more rights than me. And I'll just leave y'all with that.